Ladies and gentlemen, reacts, and this is why do they make that noise in PMQs by the channel Foreman. I like this channel. It's very British and it covers lots of British topics. It's always fun to react to. So yeah, it's been a while since I reacted to Foreman video, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. Have you ever watched Prime Minister's Questions every Wednesday at 12 on BBC Two? All the nation's MPs gather together to go. Yeah, I've seen lots of clips where they do that. I mean, I never thought there's a reason behind it. It's just like people just make that noise trolling or whatever. That's how I thought. Why is this a good thing? Let's watch a video all about it. P.S. This video might have gone out of date by the time you're watching it because there have been an election shortly after. Okay. Wow, there's a tense I don't often get to use. That'll have two apostrophes. That's weird. Yeah, okay. So let's watch this one. Remember, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe so I know which type of videos to react to more. Check out the reaction Sunday. This will link with a link in the description with all of my videos. Check out the cast for the different playlists like Ole Sakashi Proxon, History, Tier Zoo, CGP Grey, Cuz Gazard in a nutshell for all the science video reactions. Yeah, let's watch this one.
This episode of Politics Unboring is brought to you by the Great Courses Plus. Have you ever watched Prime Minister's Questions? It's brilliant. Every Wednesday at midday, MPs are given 30 minutes to ask the Prime Minister any question about anything they like. She doesn't know what the questions are going to be, and she...
What, anything? Doesn't have any parameter? Like they can even ask some personal questions, huh?
Has to answer all of them on live TV. It gives the PM a chance to prove how good she is under pressure, and the leader of the opposition, who gets to ask 6 questions...
Wait a minute, what do you mean by live TV? Isn't there some rules that you can't show parliament thing on the TV? Or is that a different house, not this one? Is that those royal people house, whatever that is, where they walk around with staffs and cloaks and whatever? So you can't show that on live TV, is that it? But you can show this.
Gets a chance to prove himself as well. Democracy at its best. Or is it? PMQs is like any other House of Commons debate, and all the usual strict rules apply. These ancient and befuddling rules resemble a rowdy student drinking game. 1. You can only speak if you're standing up.
I mean, that makes sense as a discipline thing, right? It doesn't feel like somebody just, stretching the legs and just sitting with all the, relaxed, chilling position and just asking questions like they're some cool or whatever. No, so disciplined, stand up. I guess that makes sense. Why not? Even though that might be one of the old things, it still applies.
2. No second person pronouns. You have to say, Mr. Speaker, does the Prime Minister agree? You can't say, Prime Minister, do you agree? Oh.
Will the Prime Minister?
Can't the Prime Minister?
Does the Prime Minister?
Boing the Prime Minister.
3. No
What the hell? So you can't directly address somebody, is that it? You have to, ask somebody like this, some title holder. Does the Prime Minister this, does this, that? I don't know, leader of the party, whatever. You can't directly engage with somebody. I guess that's, if I were to guess, that's to, raise issues rather than engaging in direct debates. I guess, so there is no, more, infighting or something. That's the only thing I can think of, like address somebody with that title or somebody and raise the issue so people can work on that issue, I guess, rather than engaging somebody directly.
clapping. Clapping would drown out the sound of sensible debate, which is why they make this noise instead. By the way, that used to be...
Oh yeah, I've seen that a lot of times, lots of videos, people are like, okay, that's just trolling, maybe it becomes a tradition, but because you can't clap, huh? I mean, I don't know, but anybody who made the law probably thought, it probably was a nuisance before that, like anybody who's tried to have some kind of debate or talk, people just clap and just, I guess, make sure that nobody can hear them. At the time there was no speakers or something, mics or speakers, so they said no clapping, but then I guess they just came up with the noise like okay.
The words hear, hear, but it slowly evolved over time to sound more like ear, and then ear, and then eventually 4. No names.
Oh, that makes sense. Everybody left fucking.
The The members refer to each other as
The Right Honourable Gentleman.
My friend.
My Honourable Friend. My Honourable Friend.
Her friend, the member for North East Bedfordshire.
and so on and so on and so on and so on and so on.
Wait a minute, you just walked past it. Okay, first of all, no name thing. I mean, in the old, Victorian British time or whatever, or a really old time, I can think of how, it's seen as it's an insult if somebody doesn't, respect you with your title or something, or just say it honorable gentleman or something, just give a name, like how somebody refers to a king rather than king, just their name. Like just Henry, that would be extremely disrespectful, right? So they just thought the same thing should apply here, since they are all, very important people. Say either, talk about them with their title or just say honorable gentleman or something like that. Yeah, sure.
For North East Bedfordshire.
And so on.
No accusing another member of lying. Okay, yeah. That's weird, but yeah, I guess I can see. No accusing a member of hypocrisy. Basically, there shouldn't be much of debate going on rather than just raise issue. You can't call someone out for lying. You can't call someone out for hypocrisy. That would cause back and forth, debate and arguments. Basically, you can just raise issues. Is that it?
On and so on.
No,
And so on.
no speaking of any language other than English. Yeah, makes sense. Non-parliamentary language. I don't say cock wallet.
All these rules have been put there with the express purpose of making sure MPs respect each other and debate like mature adults. Ironically, it's these very rules that allow them to act like 9-year-old children, especially in PMQs. Most of the PM's answers are surprisingly polished and well rehearsed. Like a good stand-up comedian, she's an expert at dealing with hecklers and segueing into her own material.
I think that word actually describes the Right Honourable Gentleman's leadership. Incredible.
And the responses from the leader of the opposition aren't much better. In fact, if you listen very carefully, you'll notice there's very little interaction between the leaders at all. Since dinosaur times, PMQs has been
Yeah, but that's the rules. Like, you can't interact like that. Just raise issues and, I guess, talk in third persons.
theatrical display of one-upmanship from all sides. It's an opportunity to show how united your party is in decibels, to get good sound bites on the news, and perhaps most shamefully of all, to ask questions you've been told to make your leader look good.
Can I ask the Prime Minister, given her unwavering commitment to deliver economic stability, and will she ensure that economic stability and national security remain the guiding principles of her premiership?
Batman sleeps at night.
Seriously, what
PMQ
the
shows
fuck?
politicians at their very worst and can put people off politics entirely. So that's why some people are now calling for the whole thing to be scrapped. But for now, Prime Minister's Questions is here to stay, and it looks like it'll be with us for many more Wednesday afternoons to come. And that noise they make will probably evolve into... Hello, what are you doing? I'm studying.
What if they do that? Ah, fuck it, I'll just, take the blower with me. I'll just start that wherever I feel like.
No, you're not. You're watching a video. But it's not just any video. It's a video from the Great Courses Plus. Great Courses Plus! That sounds interesting. What's it all about?
Yeah, people, go to the description with the original video page link. From that, click on the link ow.ly/something and support this channel by, getting Great Courses Plus, I guess. Yeah, that's something like, that really sound, I always thought that's just trolling type of thing, become a tradition, that's why everybody just makes that noise. But apparently you can clap, that's why. And so far every other law just makes me think that a person shouldn't directly engage in some kind of a argument or any kind of a long debate. It's just like raise issues type of thing. Kind of makes sense when you think about it. But yeah. This was awesome. Alright people, if you like my Rick Sunday food, like, subscribe, check out the Rick Sunday, there's a link in the description, check out the cast with the different playlists, check out the end cards, and if you want to react to any other video, comment down, and I'll see you next time.